I'm going to use a quote that my counselor always says, if everybody carries water, right, then we're all carrying the weight together. It's teamwork. We're all in this together. It's not about the admin versus teachers or anything here in Del Norte. We have issues like any other school, but we work through them. We always think win-win. We work through solutions. We want to be problem solvers, and you have to be, because Del Norte is a 98% free and reduced lunch population. So if that is a 98% free and reduced population, we have to be different. We have to think outside the box. We can't do business as usual. We can't just come in here and, hey, we're going to sit down and we have to do things like an emphasis school-wide. We do restorative practice here. I want to continue to make school alive for our students. Another thing would be too is the multiple electives that we have. We have the biggest esports team, and it's in the master schedule. I bet you nobody in APS has a skateboarding class. We do. And you can go out there in the afternoons. They make the ramps with the woods. They have ramps out there, and they tear it up. We have certain electives like AVID or yearbook and things like that too as well, but we have Educators Rising for teacher cadets. So when you make electives that are appealing to students, students come to school and they like those electives, which trickles down into their course. You have counselors right now that care about kids. So they, not only do they do those transcript reviews, but they bring those kids in conference with them and tell them, here's where you're at, here's what you need, here's what we need to do. And they steer them in the right direction to make sure that they earn those credits and get those credits. I got parents that get mad at me because I send everything out school messenger. They hear my voice all the time. Hello, Del Norte community. I have a social media presence, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Things go out all the time. And so I make sure that all those things get out, information gets out. Plus, when we get to the senior moments, there's a lot of letters that go out. There's the counselors are calling our seniors, letting them know they're in danger of failing. Teachers are actually calling home, so they're getting multiple contacts. Well, we're going to enjoy the celebration, right? It's a victory. It's not where we want to be, right? We can do better, and we know that. And we will continue to do better, and we will continue to strive to do what we need to do. But I did tell my staff, and I sent out a whole wide staff email saying, I want to thank all of you guys, because it takes a team, unity, togetherness, to come together like this to make sure that everybody is pulling their weight.
Come to Del Norte, honestly, this is one of the best schools ever. I couldn't imagine it any other way. Join as many clubs as you can, student council, Ed Rising, Spanish National, anything, just join it. The teachers here are great as well.
The biggest way to succeed is get out of your comfort zone, try and find more people, try to find, if you need help in class tutoring, you can find a lot of people that'll help you in small ways or big ways.
And it's about a belief system. It's about telling our kids, number one, we believe in you. We know you can do this. And above all else, we give them the belief system for them to believe in themselves.
Go Knights, let's go.